let's try this again. The little green dots are lighting up, so I'm assuming that this is working. So sorry to those of you that were jumping on live. We had like 15 views. So if there was really 15 of you out there viewing it, I apologize for you not being able to hear. But now it's going to be recorded. So I'm just jumping in. We're going to do a little screen share here. Let's hope that the rest of this goes well. Present to everyone. And we're going to go pull up the actual team training right here. Make it bigger. All right, are we actually gonna be able to make this happen? All right, everyone, welcome to tonight's team training. I hope it really works this time, but I'm praying. I want to ask Kelly to like jump on and like tell me if it's on. But okay, I'm going to dive into this. We're going to hope for it. I see the little green lights, so we're going to jump into this. So welcome to tonight's team training. If you were on the first one with no volume, I apologize, but we're going to jump right in. January, the whole focus of this training is about how this past month was a trial run for February and what amazing things that you can do in February to be successful. And so we're going to jump in right away. Let's see, let's pull up the presentation. Okay, so some reminders, the January Challenge Pack sales, 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, 3-day refresh for $140, and it's actually I said this before, nobody could hear it, but it's like Masters Hammer and Chisel. And I love this program, so I hate that I keep messing up on the name, but it's $160. And you guys, this is a great time to like collect some stories from people if you haven't done the program. I'm a huge fan of Masters Hammer and Chisel. I truthfully believe it's like my program, and I know Jen Sanders and a couple other coaches feel that way. But if you're looking for real stories to share, like here at the end of the month to inspire people to get started, like just ask any of us if we have anything that we can share with you. And just start, at least do one post before the end of the month. I would really encourage you to do that. Team Cup is starting in February. This is a great opportunity for you to work with other coaches in a team environment. It's groups of 5. You earn points for getting Success Club and also for rank advancing. And so this is just a great opportunity for you to work with other coaches and really kick some serious butt in February and help a lot of people. I love it. It's where I met Annie 2 years ago. So I'd really encourage a lot of you to get in that mindset that if you're not on a Team Cup team, let me know. All the teams are full right now, but I'm all about starting another one. I'd love to lead it because I don't have a team right now. So if you're looking to be on a team, let me know. And if we can get 5 people, I need 4 more people at least, and then we can get a team together. Summit hotel reservations. If you're going to Summit, definitely let me or Lee know. We would love to help you with hotel reservations if you're thinking that that's something that you want to do. Summit is a big conference that happens at the end of July. There is a wait list to go to it right now, but if you're on the wait list or thinking about going, then definitely, let us know because we'd love to help you with the hotel piece of it. I'm going to try to kick in some money to help with that. And then the team calendar. I just want to say that we have a team calendar. I'll be posting it for February within probably the next day or 2. This is just really an opportunity for you to see how I run my month, when I do my groups, when I do my event invites, tells when the team calls are and everything, so you can mark your calendar. And I just think it's a good opportunity to structure your month. You do not have to follow it. Just giving you an example of how my month goes. So definitely check it out. I'll be posting it probably tomorrow. I've been working on it, so I'll make sure it's posted by tomorrow. Some quick shout outs. We have some people that have hit Success Club already this month. Haley has 17 points. Hope has 10. Mahala has 10. Gretchen has 7. Ashley has 6. And Becca has 6. This essentially means they've helped 3 or more people this month. It means that Haley, Hope, and Mahala have helped at least 5 or more people. So that's crazy, getting help started on their health goals. Success Club almost there is Lee, Jen, Laura, Erin, Kelly, Christine, Erin, Danielle, Travis, Sharisa, Stephanie, and Jessica. So now that's a big list of people who have almost hit Success Club. So really excited for you guys. And I would love, I'd love to see all of you hit Success Club. I know it's not all of your goals, but helping at least 3 people a month is it's an awesome goal to hit. And at the same time, you're helping 3 people. Like that's a good number of people to be supporting and helping as you go into February. So if you're not there yet, definitely do a last push and try to make it happen here at the end of the month. Then team builders, Haley's added 5 coaches to her team this month. She is successfully a diamond coach and officially held it, so that's exciting. Gretchen has 3, Hope has 1, Becca has 1, Travis has 1, and Danielle has 1. So a lot of new coaches got added to the team. January, you think, is going to be this magical month with New Year's resolutions, and quite honestly, it just doesn't work that way. And so the beginning of the month is kind of slow. Here at the end of the month, I find that more and more people are getting excited about working on their health or feel like they need their help. So the people on this board definitely deserve some love because it's not easy right now still. Okay, you guys, so I want to dig into the meat of this training. And before I dig into the meat of it, every single training, I'm going to try to break it into 2 pieces for the ones that I do. I'm going to be looking at having lots of coaches guest coach. I really want to see that become something that I see more and more coaches sharing their ideas and their thoughts and the things that they think could be helpful to the team. But when I'm doing it, I want to split it into 2 pieces. In this first piece, I just want to talk to you guys. I have really refocused on my purpose as a coach, really my purpose of why I'm here at all, as a coach, and more in general, what I'm supposed to be doing in my daily life. And I lost my purpose a little bit last year as a coach and became a little too consumed with rank advancements and Success Club, and all of those things matter. Like, you're building a business from home, so I'm definitely not saying that they don't matter. It's more of the thought process that you need to remember that you do have a real reason for why you're doing this. Like, I keep coming back to the fact that when I really invest in my coaches and I really invest in my challengers, and I see true success as a coach, and it's because I'm helping people and I'm helping them succeed and I'm seeing them succeed. And that's where the true success comes from. So I love this quote saying, the meaning of life is to find your gift. We all have different gifts. Maybe your gift is to be a really good leader. Maybe you have a story that you think will impact others. Maybe your gift is, being an amazing coach and leading challenge groups that rock. Maybe it's all of it. But we all have different things that we're good at, and that, like, your gift, we all have gifts, things that we're good at. And I really feel like your purpose is then to give it away. Like, for you to sit on a story that might inspire someone to get healthy. And I did a video on this on the team page yesterday, but like, you're literally holding back an opportunity from someone that could change their lives. And I think that's sad to me, because I'm so thankful that my coach, even though I'm not super involved with her, she got me started in this. And really, seeing a video by a local beach potty coach got me started on doing this. And my job is to share this opportunity with as many people as possible and help as many people as I possibly can in the time constraints that I have. So I think that if you keep that in the forefront of your mind, and you really passionately believe in what we do, and you believe in yourself and what gifts you do have to give to people, it's a lot easier to stick with this, and it's a lot easier to enjoy being a coach. So put your focus there. Figure out what your gifts are as a coach and make it your purpose to share those gifts as much as possible. Maybe your gift is really helping people be a successful coach. Like, we're all going to have different things. I've honed in on what mine is, and since doing that this month, I've seen so many more of my challengers succeed, and being refocused, seeing my coaches succeed. So really hone in on what your gifts are and be prepared to give that away and like help as many people as possible. So I want to give you guys a quick history. I don't know. I used to feel funny about sharing Success Club points and stuff like that, but I think it's good for you guys to see what's possible. I don't work this business 40 hours a week. I'm just really passionate about it and really committed to following up with people and really committed to sharing my story, the good and the bad. And it transforms into people wanting my help. And so I make it sound simple, but I really want to strip this down for you guys. And I want you to also see that in coaching, there's cycles. There's months that I don't want to say are easier. They're just months, normal months that you have to work and find people. And then there's months that it feels like people are flocking to you. And my experience has been the last 2 years of me being a coach is that in January, like you can see, I had Success Club 10 in January 2014. I helped 5 new people. And then in January 2015, last year, I helped 9 new people. So that was crazy. That was still a high number. And I know for some of you that are looking at this and they're like, I can't even get one person started. Scale it back into those terms then. Look at January and let's say you've helped 1 new person or you're struggling to help 1 new person. Then look at my Februarys. February of 2014, I had 38 Success Club points. I helped, 19 people. I'm a math major. I should know this off the top of my head. I helped 19 people get started on a health plan in February 2014. I had been a coach since September 2013, and I did not know what I was doing. It was my first Team Cup too. So get on a Team Cup team, but I got a lot of help and support on my Team Cup team. And then last year just blows my mind. That number, honestly, I don't know if I'll ever hit Success Club 53 again. That was the highest month I ever had. But I had 18 in January, and then in February, that momentum, which I'm going to talk about, but me sticking with people who said, I want your help in January, and then decided they didn't want my help in January, I didn't disappear. I kept with them. I kept supporting them. I kept talking to them. And then that translated into February Success Club 53. Which, what is that, 25, 26, like 26, 27 people I helped. That's crazy, you guys. So you need to be prepared. February is typically a bigger month for most coaches, especially if you're doing a Team Cup, especially if you're setting big goals for yourself to find more people to help. You're going to see these, maybe not these numbers, but numbers that are more closely related to the work that you're doing. I did work really hard last February and January because I knew what was possible, and I want you guys to have that same thing. So where should I focus my time? If you want to end the end of this month really strong and you want to start February really strong, I want you guys to strip it down. Some of these trainings get so complicated, and we're going to focus on more specific things, but I want you guys to strip it down. I feel like we overcomplicate so many things, and I feel like we overcomplicate so many things, and then because we're overcomplicating it, then you don't want to start or you don't want to do it because you don't feel like you have it right. So I want you to first and foremost, I want you to keep it simple. Strip down, and I'm going to give you action steps, but strip down what you're supposed to be doing and focus in on those things. Stop getting complicated and overthinking everything. Like, stop, because that's what's stopping so many of you, I think, from success in this is 1, not believing in yourself, and 2, not keeping it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. So you need to be doing 3 things you need to be doing is you need to be doing the vital behaviors daily. You guys know what those are, and I did little tick marks, but come on. 1 is focusing on you. I'll start there. You need to be focusing on your own health and fitness. I have seen a spike in my business since I started Masters Hammer and Chisel. And it's not really, I haven't been showing a lot of before and after pictures because I'm physically seeing it, but I'll be honest with you guys, I don't want to say I'm over before and after pictures, but I have so many, and at a certain point, I just get so over it. I just want to focus on my own health and sharing that journey with people. And so, but I'm sharing my successes, my struggles, why I love the program, and it's a lot easier for me to post every day. Plus, I just feel good. I feel a lot better about coaching when I'm actually taking care of myself. So the number 1 thing you need to do is hone in on your own health and fitness. If you're spending more time on coaching than your own health and fitness, there might be an issue there if you're not dedicating any time. Actually, there is an issue. So focus on your own health and fitness. Personal development. You guys, you need to dig into personal development. I struggle just like the rest of you, and I have my ups and downs in this business. And I'll be completely honest, last year, and I kind of talked about it a minute ago, I did a lot of personal development here at the beginning of January because I was not liking being a coach anymore. There, I said it. I didn't like it anymore. Here I am, like, making this kick butt income, making almost $2,000 a week, being able to work from home, having flexibility, being able to help people. And I had found myself starting to not liking being a coach. So I had to do some serious personal development and figure out what's going on inside of me that was making me not enjoy being a coach anymore. So I needed to get my health and fitness back on track, and I needed to refocus my mental game. And for me, I've been doing the Purpose-Driven Life, which is more religious-based, but it has helped me refocus where my energy should be and letting God kind of like lead me on this journey of what I should be doing. And that for me is what I needed right now. Maybe that's not the book for you. Maybe you need something like The Compound Effect. Maybe you need something that's going to remind you that all the little things that you're doing over time add up. Find a personal development book, a podcast. I think plugging into a book and listening, I listen to it on Audible if you don't like to read. I listen to it in the car every day like I would a podcast. Audible is the name of the app, and you get a free credit. I got this book for free. So plug into some type of personal development. No excuses. Stop. Like, especially if you're having a hard time with coaching, if I ask you if you're doing personal development and you're taking it seriously and you're really listening to it and absorbing it, that should help with a lot of the issues I feel like that you're having in coaching, because it's going to help you refocus and be more committed and also feel better about what you're doing. And then the last vital behavior, you guys, it's called inviting, but I call it the power of threes. You need to be adding 3 new people to your network. You need to be messaging 3 new people a day. You need to be reconnecting with 3 people a day, and you need to be inviting 3 people a day in some way or another to some type of challenge group or to the business opportunity. And if you do those power of threes, and you can double them, you can triple them, times them by 4 per day, awesome. But if you at least do the power of threes per day and you do it consistently, you don't just do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, take Thursday, Friday, Saturday off, and do it Sunday again. And to be honest, you guys, taking those days off, having an at-home business, you can't take those days off. Like, you got to fit in that power hour and at least get those power of threes in every single day. One of the things I think you should focus your time on is getting organized. That means get a tracking system set up. I've been asking a lot of coaches about what tracking systems they're doing, but I think you need to get organized. I think you need to refocus on what you're doing to track what you're doing. Like, what calendars, like, do you have your month scheduled out? I feel like when everything is disorganized, and some people are just naturally disorganized, that's okay. And I'm more of an organized person, and I like that. But if you're completely disorganized and you can't figure out who you talk to when, and you have no idea when you're running your challenge group and all of that, this job feels impossible, especially if you have another job, you have kids, you have a husband, you have any outside things at all. Running a business from home gets a lot more complicated. So get organized. If you need tools, let me know. Start setting specific weekly goals, not monthly goals. I say to myself, I'm going to help 2 new people this week. I am going to this week accomplish 6 workouts. I break it down into weekly goals now that are going to set me up to hit my monthly goals. Monthly goals, if I set a monthly goal, I'm like, well, I have till January 31st. Which is horrible sometimes, because then I leave it till the end of the month. So set some specific week goals. You know, if you want to hit Success Club 10 by the end of the month, backtrack. How many new people should I try to help every single week so that I can hit Success Club 10 by the end of the month? Maybe your goal is to run a challenge group by the middle of the month. So when, my goal for the first week is to make an event invite. My goal for the second week is to personally message 10 people a day and invite them to the group. Like, set some weekly goals that are going to set you up for success for your bigger end of the month goals. And then start reviewing some past trainings. We have so much information. I'm going to tell you in a minute how to get to the past trainings, but there's trainings on YouTube. Our team has team trainings. Like, I really think taking a minute and really refocusing on the fact that you have a lot of resources at your fingertips. Like, we might not even have a team training on it, and Melanie Mitro, who's the top coach, might have it on it. Use YouTube. Like, if you're struggling in a specific area, go on YouTube and search Beachbody Power Hour, Beachbody Time Management, Beachbody Positive Attitude. I don't know. You're going to find so many amazing things, and there's so many top coaches with videos out there, but we also have past trainings that you can plug into. Okay. Just to zoom through this, here's some action steps. And this is where I said at the end of each training, I'm going to give you guys kind of like a job. Like, I don't want you to walk away from this training and be like, yay, I'm fired up. What do I do next? Okay, here's what you do. I want you to choose your workout and nutrition plan for February. I'm going to do a post on the team page probably tomorrow or Friday, and I'm going to ask everybody what they're doing for February. And I want you to start putting a plan in action of what workout and nutrition plan you're going to be doing, okay? I want you to know now, starting February 1st, and if it's continuing a program, awesome. If it's starting a new one, yay. You need to have a workout and nutrition plan set for yourself for February. I want to see my coaches feeling amazing and hitting their health goals this year. It's not just about a business. This is about us being well-rounded and having our health be the first and most important thing. Because if we're healthy, we know everything else in life goes a little bit better. So if your health is not a focus, it starts today. Choose a workout nutrition plan for February. Choose a personal development book for February. I'm going to do another post in the team page probably beginning of next week. I want to know what everyone's reading. Maybe if some of us are reading the same book, we can do like a cute little group book club and like connect and talk about it. But choose a personal development book for February. Do it on Audible, read, because a lot of you are going to say, I don't read very much either anymore, but I can listen in the car. And it's actually cheaper sometimes to get the Audible book. So download that app or buy a book if you prefer, or go to the library. If you don't want to buy a book, go to the library and get a personal development book. If you need a list of personal development books, in our team page under files is a list of personal development books that you can choose, or you can touch base with me or your upline coach for an idea. Create your personal power hour. All right, you guys, I think that this is important because you need a to-do list of what you're going to do every single day in February. That's what I want to see you guys prepping now, and you can start doing it now. Like, you should be pushing here at the end of the month anyways to create momentum, but I want you to start February 1st off knowing every single day this is going to be my power hour. If you don't know what goes into a power hour, you didn't do it in the new coach training, or you're confused, I have sample ones I can send you. I can give you ideas. Everyone's is going to be a little bit different depending on how you work your power hour. Maybe you work 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at night. But you need to have an hour's worth of work that you're dedicating to this business every single day and that you're slotting in. And that's where I said schedule work hours. This has been huge for me. I was letting Beachbody take over my life. Beachbody is not my life. Being a coach is not my life. It's something I do that I love, and it's my job. I take it seriously. With that being said, I want to spend time with my family. I want to spend time doing other recreational stuff, hanging out with friends sometimes. And I know some coaches, if you're like, I want to make a full-time income in 6 months, then yeah, some of those things are going to have to fall away, and you're going to have to schedule more work hours. But if you're like me and you're looking at wanting to do something amazing with this, but don't necessarily want it to take over your life, schedule some work hours. Sit down and look at your schedule and be like, okay, I could get up early Monday through Friday and work for a half hour in the morning. Or my kids are in bed at 8:30 every single night from 8:30 to 9:30. I'm going to do my power hour. Like, schedule it in, even Saturday and Sunday. Find that hour that you can do at least your power hour, and then more if you can. But schedule work hours. Go on the Google Drive, and I want you to if you're not on the Google Drive, let me know, and I will get you added. But go on the Google Drive. I think it's under important lists, and then I want you to download the training video list. And I want you to start going through video by video by video by video. The best way you can be a better coach is to get educated and to learn and to always be a student. I'm always watching more videos. I'm always trying to learn more. I'm always trying to be better. So if you download that training video list, then in February 1st, make it your goal in February to watch every single one of those videos. It's going to give you personal development every single day. And then I want you to create or review your tracking system. That's it. I want you to sit down. I want you to make sure that you have one. If you don't, you need to create some way to track who you're talking to so you don't lose people. And then I want you to review that tracking system. I want you to look at it and be, does this make sense? Am I comfortable with it? And then constantly be reviewing it. Because if there's one thing I've learned in coaching, what worked for me like 6 months ago doesn't always work for me now. So you always need to be reviewing it. And that's it, you guys, for the training tonight. I really just want to encourage you guys to not give up here at the end of the month. I feel like it's really hard to push through sometimes these hard times. And I've had moments, obviously, I just told you guys that I kind of wanted to quit. That sounds so awful. I always tell you guys to not be a quitter. And I'm not saying I was going to quit, but I shed some serious tears like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, because I'm like, I'm not happy. The whole reason I joined as a coach was to make myself happy, to get healthy and happy. And so when coaching wasn't making me happy anymore, I had to really evaluate what I was doing, why I was doing it, and kind of reminding myself of what made me love being a coach. And so I'm going to push up to the last minute of this month, not just because I want the highest Success Club points, not because I want to rank advance, but because I want to help as many people as possible. I am passionate about what this has done in my life, and I'm going to share it. Every single post I do on social media, well, some are about my kids and they're just fun because I like to share about my kids. I don't want it to be all Beachbody, but I did a post tonight about you are enough. I came up with this line. I heard about how people pick a word or they pick a quote and they make that about their life, like for the year. Like that's the word they center on. And I somehow came across you are enough. I read it. I'm going to start crying. I didn't ever feel like I was enough. I felt like I struggled with being enough in everything in life. And I think by doing this purpose-driven book, I've realized that I'm perfect the way that I am. I mean, you can always work at being better and you can use your gifts for good and all that kind of stuff. But when it really comes down to it, I need to stop worrying about being the best or worrying about having the highest number. I'm a competitive person by nature. And I need to remember why I'm doing this in the first place. And that I do truly believe 100% that Beachbody can change people's lives and that this business has changed my world. And I want to hand that opportunity. I don't want to hand it to them, but I want to give everyone that opportunity to give it a try too. And so I want you guys to really think about here at the end of the month when you're pushing, not thinking about numbers, not thinking about people as a challenge pack sale, but really thinking about people, as legit people that you want to help. And if they say no, not disappearing and sticking with them into February and into March, into April. Because a lot of coaches on this team wouldn't be coaches today if I wouldn't have stuck with them. So instead of getting frustrated, which it is frustrating sometimes, and actually get frustrated. It's frustrating sometimes when you talk to someone and you're excited they're going to join and they decide not to join. Get frustrated. But then let it go and move on. Move on to the next person who is ready to go, finding that new person, sharing your story, and then also going back to that person that it just wasn't right for. Because you know what? It took me 5 years to get healthy, you guys. Like, come on. And I was a discount coach for 6 months. So don't give up on people just because they're not quick. Doesn't mean that they're not good or that they don't need help. So that's it. I want to take up your guys' whole night. Thank you. I see we still have now we have 10 viewers on. So I'm so excited that you guys were patient with me and I hope you can hear me. And if you can't, just know I said good stuff. But I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for jumping on.